Hello everyone, welcome back to another legit food review. My name is Max and I'm coming to you today with the quesarito from Taco Bell as well as the new lemon strawberry freeze. Before we begin, I wanted to preface with some information about the quesarito. This is an item which hasn't been on the Taco Bell menu since 2016. As part of their incentive structure, they get new people to come in, or rather people to come back in regularly by discontinuing items just to bring them back maybe a few years later. That way people don't go once in a blue moon, but they're actually going to get their favorite item. Now, what's different about this quesarito as opposed to the one of 2016 is that it does include 50% more cheese. For this taco, it is the pepper jack cheese, which is something that's different from most of their tacos, which are either nacho cheese or 3-cheese blend. And one of the things I was curious about before I wanted to go ahead and start is you look there, it's actually two, wraps in a sense, two shells, and it's kind of a double canoe in that sense, where you're having the cheese in between the two chalupa shells. And that's what really struck me as interesting. It's obviously going to have a lot of carbohydrates. With the beef option, you're looking upwards of 600 calories. But with all that being said and done, I did replace it with chicken to preface, but let me just get into it. Mmm. Oh. Wow. It's quite cheesy. And one of the things that you don't notice when you have like a regular chalupa, for example, when you have the one shell, is the fact that it is fried. It does add to the flavor. However, with the two shells, you can really taste the oil. Like, I can feel the oil on my lips still now. And that might be accentuated by the fact that cheese is there. You have oil in the cheese that's saturating into the shell itself. But it's still something that's present in my mind. Overall, it's quite good though for a Taco Bell menu item. I would rate it above the cheesy burrito, which was the limited menu item, which I believe it was in June or July of this summer, which just had the cheese on the outside. The pepper jack is a good choice. It is much more flavorful than just a 3-cheese blend put on top of a burrito. With all that being said, I'm going to move over to the freeze. Of course, with any freeze, it is quite sweet. Interestingly, it is below 200 calories as opposed to maybe a large Baja where you're looking at about 440. I'm really only getting the strawberry flavors though. Maybe a few citrus accents, but by the time they had given it to me, it had already melted. Quite unfortunate. But with all that, some general ratings for the quesarito with the new iteration in mind. I'm going to be giving it a strong 8.3 out of 10. And for the freezy, it was below my expectations. I would much rather prefer the other freezes that they have on the menu. So I'm going to be giving that one a 6.8 out of 10. If you disagree with what I have to say, please leave a comment or just reply to the video and have a good one.